What's happening, guys? It's Badnak Palfraigan.in, and today I'm going to be unboxing and taking a quick look at the Micromax Smarty. It's also known as the A25, and it's got Android. It's a fairly cheap phone from Micromax, and it's also got the new hookup messenger that we had a look at earlier. So basic things include a 1 GHz processor, Gingerbread. It's got a full touchscreen and 1.3 megapixel camera in the front, possibly, or in the back, I don't know. It's a really budget phone from Micromax. I haven't even had a chance to look at it properly. So 5,000 is the MRP on the box, so you can expect it to be for around 4,000 bucks or odd, or even cheaper than that. So without further ado, I'm going to cut through this plastic enough so that I can pull it out easily, and let's see. There it goes, and then I'll cut through this little tape over here, and open up the A25. So you can see it's a fairly small screen phone from Micromax. It's relatively just tiny. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's a fairly nicely texturized back panel, and it does have a 1.3 megapixel camera at the back. I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to go further in. The traditional set of things from Micromax, you have a USB to micro USB cable. Over here, you have the new style Micromax charger. They have decided to change the charger. I don't know if it was because of my ranting or their own decision, but they have decided to change the charger. So you have a new style charger and earphones. Nothing special with the earphones. But they are different in terms of design. They are slightly different, a lot more plastic if you ask me, but you have the same inline mic and push button, and a 3.5mm headphone jack, or a headphone plug, which is slightly angled if you see over here, not gold plated. We have a battery, seems fairly heavy, but it's a 1280 battery, so nothing special over there as well, just a basic battery for the phone. You have a user guide which is in color. You have the hookup messenger basics, so text, chat, share, how do you do it, how do you register, all those things, how do you start using hookup. All settings are in here. You have the warranty statement and the user guide, and that's about it. So I'm going to quickly get rid of all these things and take a look at the device itself. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Micromax A25 Smarty. If I take a look at the front over here, and which I'll get rid of this plastic for immediate purposes, and you look at the earpiece over here. You have the capacitive touchscreen, you have the menu button, the back button, and a center select home button. So if you look at it very closely, it will remind you of, say, the Galaxy Y. It almost looks identical to the Samsung Galaxy Y in terms of looks. You have the volume rocker on the side, along with the 3.5mm headphone jack. On the top, you have the power lock and unlock button, and on the left, you have the micro USB charging data syncing port, and on the bottom, you have what appears to be a lanyard connection point and a tab to pull out the back cover. I don't know where the microphone is, so the microphone is in this corner bezel over here. If I look at the back, you have the 1.3 megapixel camera, the loudspeaker. It is possibly a fixed focus camera, and the Micromax Smarty logo at the bottom. Really liking this texturized back panel. Let's quickly get rid of the back panel and see on the inside. You will see the micro SD card slot. You have the SIM1 slot and the SIM2 slot. So a basic cheap phone from Micromax, but guess what? It has a 1 GHz processor. It has Android on it, and it has a capacitive touchscreen, and it has dual SIM capabilities, and it's under 5,000 rupees. Never thought the day would come where you'll have a 1 GHz phone in this size with Android on it for less than 5,000 rupees. So that's brilliant. I'm just going to quickly turn it on and take a look at the interface inside. Of course, the phone has your standard set of things, including Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. It also has a proximity sensor. They claim about 4 hours of battery life on this. We will test it out for you guys. Quickly run through this, skip all of it. And you come to the interface. You have the system change log over there, And if you look at it, a snappy interface, of course, because it's a 1 gigahertz processor, and absolutely nothing on there. This is the first boot. So you can see basic things over here. If I pull down from the top, you have the toolkit customization menu in the notification panel as well. So lots of toolkits over here, including a quick brightness lever as well, which I really like. Pull it to the side a little bit, that's too much brightness. So it's a fairly responsive touchscreen, if you can see that, really fairly responsive. Let me see if I can jump into the settings real quick and see what exact version of Android we're on. So we're on 2.3.6 as promised on the box, and a fairly nice looking display as well. It's fairly bright and vivid for the size that it is. You do have wireless and networks. I want to see if this has portable hotspot as well. So you do have a portable hotspot inside the phone. Let me quickly connect to Wi-Fi, and then I'll give you a quick look at the interface. So if we quickly take a look at the main menu over here, you will see that there are a couple of apps installed at the bottom. So mZone, which is Micromax Zone. Hookup is the SMS messenger that we saw earlier. mStore is their application store. You also have Facebook pre-installed. You of course have the internet browser at the bottom, contacts book, a menu pull up. You have standard text messaging, and you have the phone dialer. If I jump into the phone dialer, you'll see the same Micromax design that you saw on, say, the A90 or the A100. So that's there. You can jump into your call log, contacts and groups, etc. If I jump into SMS messaging, you'll see a stock Android keyboard. Of course, it can be replaced, but it seems pretty all right. And it does have predictive text, so it should work fairly well. If I quickly jump into the full menu, I'll show you a couple of other things. I already spoke about the Micromax application. So you do have mBuddy, mStore, mZone installed. Of course, you have Google Maps and all of that. You do have something which is called a sound recorder, which is installed in there as well. You have a theme switcher. So you have lots of themes which are installed, a couple of themes that are installed. You can also make your own themes. And say, for example, I want to apply this wintry sort of, it's actually springy sort of theme. I don't know. So if I come back out, it changes the wallpaper, changes the basic color. So you do have a theme manager in there as well. We do have something called, I don't know what this app is. It's called Video Player. So nothing special. It's just a basic video player. You have a voice recorder. You have voice search. You have Wi-Fi. You have a YouTube application pre-installed. That's about it. You have Google Latitude pre-installed. Basic things are in this device as well. If I quickly jump into the browser, it should open up our website in the mobile mode real quick. We did have this mobile mode running for you guys because a lot of you were complaining that the website doesn't open up real fast on your phones. So although we did customize and tweak our website a lot to open up real fast, but as you can see, mobile mode loads up really much faster than our basic mode. So I'll just quickly let it load through, and you can see our latest posts and everything are here. You can see kinetic scrolling is pretty good in this mode. Fairly simple to look at. I'm going to jump to the bottom, jump to our classic mode, which is over here, and take a look at our whole website. So as you can see, it loads up the full website, no problems whatsoever. Our latest reviews are here, everything is here. It loads up all sorts of text. We can pinch to zoom in fairly smooth. In fact, it's pretty smooth. Even though it's still not done loading, it's very smooth pinching and zooming in. If I switch to landscape again, almost an instant switch. I give all of this to the 1 gigahertz processor. I don't think anything else is responsible except the 1 gigahertz processor. I don't even know properly if there's a GPU on there, and we will test it out. But this is what it is, and you can see how responsive and fast it is in doing its work, scrolling through. Very simple, very fast indeed. So I'm just going to quickly quit that, come back out, jump into YouTube over here real quick and see if I can stream one of our latest videos for you guys real quick. I'll jump into iGyan, search for it. There we go. And let's see if I can find one of our new videos. So let me turn up the volume, switch into full screen, and play it back.
What's happening, guys? This is Bernard Mark for iGyan.in, and today we're going to be unboxing the new Sony Mobile Xperia Tipo. Now this is a phone that's going to be announced in a couple of days in India.
So although we are playing in regular quality, there are a couple of things that I noticed.
Days in India, it's supposedly
Audio quality is pretty good, no doubts about that. Really nice and loud, very clear audio. If you look at the display from the front, it seems fairly alright, but if you look at it just from slightly from the side, you can see it turns completely black. So while I'm showing this to you on the camera, I can barely look at the screen myself. It's very difficult. It almost instantly turns black. So viewing angles are not so great, except for when you're looking from the bottom of the phone. But from the side, it's not good at all. So there you go, guys. This is a quick look at the A25. The main feature obviously remains the hookup browser, the hookup messenger, and I'm gonna quickly show you what it is. And this is what the basic screen looks like. I need to insert my SIM card in there to get it going, but a basic messenger, and I'll come back with a proper video of the hookup messenger if you guys want that. So if you do want me to demonstrate the hookup messenger on a Micromax device, do leave me a message below, and I will most definitely do that for you guys. And I will be back with a full review of the A25 real soon, so stay tuned for that. And for more unboxing videos, reviews, and tutorials, log on to iGyan.in. If you have any questions or queries, do leave them in the comment section below on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. And do subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/iGyan, youtube.com/iGyanTV. For iGyan Networks, this has been Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.